Lots of options on beddings. We're here at our local feed store. I've done the wood shavings before. I feel like they get in their feathers a little bit, which these are wood shavings too. This is kind of cool because it's got the diatomaceous earth, I believe. Yep. And the zeolite, which helps keep like parasites and things down. But I actually went with just regular old chopped straw bedding. It's more of like a loose cut straw. I feel like they play around in it more. They kick it all around. It's better than pellets. I worry that they're gonna eat the wood pellets or the absorption pellets because it looks just like their feed. So I like this a little better and it keeps them busy. That's the nice thing about the straw. They'll kick this around all day long. So these are the pellets I was talking about. They do well. They absorb moisture quite a bit, but this is what they look like. And it looks just like chicken feed to me. So I'm always hesitant to put those in with the chickens. We're getting ready to do our starts. We always look for the heirloom seeds, I guess is what they call them. The ones that haven't been modified. Oh, look.
Yeah.
What are you finding over here?
My cart's over here.
You have a cart? We have to get the garden going soon. Let's check it out. Oh, wow.
And then I have about 50 packs of seeds.
50 packs of
I'm sure I have
seeds.
some at home, but
All right. We have a lot of heirloom seeds from last year, but we actually need to go through and mark what they are.
I'm getting these because look, they're stringless.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know,
non-modified?
they're stringless pole beans, and I like pole beans.
That feels like GMO to me. All right, Jack is cleaning this off. He's gonna get that nice and swept. I've got the box open, thick book of instructions here, and then gonna get all these parts out and lay them out. Quick lesson in sweeping and he's got it. All right, Jack, you ready to dive in here?
Yeah!
Get these going. Looks like we can lay it out pretty easy. So just press that foam seal down in there as you go, and then we'll set that window on and screw that in. The directions on putting this shed together are pretty straightforward. Mostly we just kind of looked at the pictures, found the parts we needed, and it took Jack and I about 3 hours to assemble this. At one point, I did have to take the roof piece apart, and Jack asked me, he's like, "Dad, I feel like you're kind of just winging this. Are you even looking at that manual?" And to answer his question, no. He was looking at the pictures, not really reading the instructions, and we had to back up a step or two. But overall, pretty easy build, nice and sturdy. It'll hold a lot of weight. I can hang off of this metal rafter system that they've got in here, and it works out really good. So I do close the doors at night. It's not seen in this video, but I cut a little hole in the side the other day so that the chickens can get in and out, and I'm gonna put an automatic door on there as well. I've got that on order. I found one that wasn't $280 online because that's what the feed store had it for, and I wasn't willing to pay that much for it. Are you hiding over there in the corner?
Yeah.
From what? Once that automatic door comes in, I'll show you installing that and how it works and the full setup.
Hey, it looks like a shed.
I'm anchoring this down. We do get some pretty hard winds and I don't want it moving all over the place. So I'm just gonna put these anchors, these are 1/2-inch anchors, same as I would use on a stud for putting like a wall up in a basement or something. And it should hold this down nicely. If it's more than these bolts can handle, this was gonna blow the shed and the chickens away anyway, so it wouldn't matter. All right, the shed is all built, sturdy, anchored. Walls are up. It's got these vents here. Window. If I need more venting, I might put a little fan up in one of these or attach it to here and cut this out a little more. But I think it'll be fine. In the summertime, I'll probably just leave one of these doors open all the way. I'm gonna put their roosts right here, and I'm gonna show you how I do that right now. This is an old orchard apple ladder, whatever you want to call it. It used to have 3 legs. We've had it here for sale at the shop forever. No one's wanted it, so I'm going to use it for the chickens. We've got a couple of cinder blocks here, and I may have to narrow this up. This ladder's a little wide. I might have to get rid of the swoopy sides. They look cool, but I don't know if they're gonna work. They might be tripping me up when I come in here. A couple stackable bins. I'll probably put a top on here. Chickens like to be all secure when they're nesting. That's the setup. Now I'm gonna put some straw in here.
Zeb says it's not gross because it's like just hay, but that's gross, Buttercup. She pooped while we were milking her.
Happens about once a week, so you know, I'm ready with my scraper. I'm ready for summer too, so that I can actually hose it out and not have it be a frozen mess.
Well, in the summer, can you just have the stanchion outside? Does it have to be in there?
No, it doesn't. It's just in there for me, so I can sit in there out of the wind and the weather while she milks.
That smells delightful.
Dad. They want to get on me. Dad, I bet they're gonna go under there.
The moment Jack has been waiting for, it is chicken herding time. Look, they're ready. They think they're gonna get a treat. That's the chicken?
Yes.
She's a sweetheart, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
Can I put her down?
Yeah, put her down.
She's not afraid. These are pretty tame birds, but she won't let me get just close enough to grab her. Hon, don't eat the dead leaves off of there. Come on. There you go. The chickens and sheep are doing a really good job of knocking this down. They've already got this pretty knocked down. Buttercup is in here chilling out with them. Still waiting to get her hooves looked at. I'm on the list. They're coming, but the guy, the farrier, was busy that would even come and see her, so we'll see. He's like a couple months out, he said. Anyway, sheep are loving it. Chickens are loving it. The coop, they've done a real good job of kicking all this out. I'm gonna shovel this back in here again tonight, but got their food hanging and they are using the nesting boxes, and that is great because nice clean eggs, and they're roosting too. I come in here at night and they're all sitting here on this, and a couple of them hang over on this, just happy as clams in here. It's snowing out and all my chickens are snug as a bug up in here, just loving life.